Hey there guys, how are we doing? I hope we're well on this lovely December morning. Welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. I am Boomy. Thank you for watching. Now today guys, I would like to share another Jack and Paige video. British couples first time visiting the US. Now, this video has been requested from the lovely John C through Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you so much for your support, John. Thank you for requesting this video. So John, you say, I would like to introduce you to another British couple seeing the US for the first time. Their style is a little different, but very enjoyable. It really gets good when you see them fall in love with Alabama and Alabama falls in love with Jack and Paige. Now, John, this is probably because I'm backtracking an awful lot of requests and I'm finally getting around to doing them, and I do apologise. Now, I have seen Jack and Paige. I have reacted to them when they checked out the Crimson Tide, their first ever American football experience. So I do already know that I do quite like watching their videos, which is excellent. But I feel like I've skipped a few videos. So we've gone straight in and we've watched them go to the tailgates and check out the Crimson Tide. And it was absolutely fabulous. I felt like I was there. Very jealous that I wasn't, because oh my gosh, it was spectacular. It was absolutely amazing. So it's about time I backtrack a few episodes and I catch them from the beginning when they first arrive at the US and what their first impressions were. So thank you again, John. Let's crack on with the video, guys. If you are enjoying these reactions, my lovelies, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. If you're interested, I have a Buy Me a Coffee account. The link is over here. And should you wish to support this channel any further, I have a Patreon account. If you fancy checking that out, that would be amazing. The link is in the description below.
Today we're flying to Los Angeles for the very first time. Now this has been an absolute dream of mine for so long.
Like so many of us in the UK.
And we're going to be going on an absolute world-class road trip right through the deep south. But first, we're going to fly into Los Angeles on that plane right there, the Norse Dreamliner. It is the new budget airline of the world because you can get flights like we have for £200. We're flying 12 and a half hours to Los Angeles for £200, but it comes with loads of drawbacks. No luggage, no food, no drink, no nothing. It is a complete bareback flight. So I'm going to show you what that experience is like, but most importantly, achieving what has been a lifelong dream of mine. Come with us as we venture to the United States for the very first time. Now,
so I know Jack is saying here that it's a 12-and-a-half-hour flight to Los Angeles. Okay, that's, yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to pinpoint, I'm trying to think, where are they flying from in the UK? And nothing gives it away at the moment. I'm guessing from Jack's accent. I think he's a Geordie, he's from Newcastle. Maybe it's there an airport. I don't think Newcastle has an airport. I'm trying to think where they would be flying from. I'm sure he's going to tell us.
The secret that we're going to do here is we're going to go and check in, but we're going to leave a couple of heavy items. I've got my big camera, I've got my laptop. I'm going to leave that there. That's about 3 kilos worth of stuff. You're not allowed more than 10 kg on a Norse flight. So I'm going to take this nice little backpack, which weighs nothing without all that heavy equipment. And then because I've got the airport hotel, just going to quickly sneak back up to the room, grab my stuff, pack my bag as it normally is, and then walk through security. Well, so far we're getting a little bit of a view of what we're in for with this flight. You're not allowed to check in online on a Norse flight, simply because, well, why?
They make you check every single bag before you get on the flight. They want to weigh it and everything.
Weigh in every single bag, so we don't get boarding passes. Paige and I, as you know, even if we do have our laptops in them, we just carry on. But we've got to wait in this queue with all these suitcases, everything, just because they want to try and squeeze an extra penny out of you. It's just Ryanair, but long haul. It's literally the same. Just Ryanair's more chill. So sadly, this is cutting into our premium executive lounge time that we've got here at Gatwick Airport.
Gatwick, okay. I understand where they're going from now. Right, okay. No online check-in. It does save an awful lot of messing around in the airport, doesn't it? Or, do you know, I've recently had an experience of airports, and I can honestly say I don't envy this part. I find it very stressful. It's okay when you're going because you're really excited and you can pretty much deal with anything, any delays, major delays. 5-hour delay we had. Oh, going to Egypt. They're not fun, they're not nice. but it could have been a lot worse, couldn't it? I don't envy this part. Sorry, Jack. Sorry, babe. My sympathies are with you.
Where I wanted a couple of breakfast whiskies and a few breakfast sausages in that priority. Given that there is no food or drink at all on this 12.5-hour flight,
No.
I thought that the lounge was a good idea because we could eat like 3 English breakfasts or something, and that would satiate us. Oh, well, just to begin with, yeah. Just like that, yeah.
So they can't take on any food. Is that right? I know on our flight we didn't get the lovely plain meal. We didn't get that, but it was okay because you could take on food that as long as you purchased it through the airport, like inside the airport, then you could take it in with you. Can you not do that? Very, very restrictive, isn't it?
Only 5.8. That's all right, isn't it? Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Oh, we're sitting together?
No.
Oh my God. We're going to try out the #1 lounge here at Gatwick Airport. Now, apparently it's an executive lounge with literally everything you could ever ask for to sit before your flight, and we're going to see if it's all that good. I am well excited. Want to get myself a nice big breakfast, an alcoholic drink, to set ourselves up for a proper good old American holiday.
Let's just up the steps in.
Thank
Get
you very much.
excited. That's all you
Look
can
at
do
this
now.
place, absolutely massive. Panoramic views of all the runways and everything.
I like
Oh,
that.
this
I like
is the
watching
place to be.
planes
Look
come
at
in.
this. We've got a full-on bar here with taps. You've got Amstel on tap and Inch's cider, the 2 tap beverage options there. Coffee machines here. All right, this will do us.
Hey, I've got a question for our viewers from the US. Guys, your airports, how many bars is in your normal airport? I just wonder how it compares to airports in the UK, because most of our major airports have a lot of bars. You know, stereotypically, us Brits like to drink, don't they? I'm actually not that big of a drinker, but I'm a bit of an anomaly over here. Most people do like a drink, sometimes a little bit too much. And airports, oh gosh, like my dad is an example. He's a very nervous flyer. So, you know, one way people get around that anxiety of flying is to have a few drinks, which can sometimes backfire. But yeah, just out of interest, do you guys have an awful lot of bars in your airports? Is it just the UK, or is it just a common thing everywhere tends to have? I'm thinking of Liverpool Airport. I think there's at least 3. And we're not talking about small bars either. They're big. They're big bars. They take up an awful lot of space. It's like having 3 pubs inside the airport, and it's not a massive airport.
Nicely. Oh, nice big comfy chair, sit and watch the aeroplanes taking off and landing. So yeah, have a look at this. That is a lovely bar there. Got all sorts of whiskies, you've got wines, you've got Prosecco, champagne, rums, martini, everything. And then I can see just over there is the food buffet. So, first things first, let's get a drink. So we are flying to America. It's only right that I have a nice cold glass of bourbon at this time in the morning. Can I have this Jim Beam on the rocks, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. How about this? And we have some.
It's a full
I don't know
English.
what they are, like hash browns, but they kind of look like potato fritters. We've got beans, we've got tomatoes, scrambled eggs, bacon, and sausages.
It's got to be a full
All
English.
the staples of a classic English breakfast. Homemade pancakes over here.
Oh, but they don't have. Did they have tomatoes there? I don't think they had tomatoes and mushrooms or black pudding, blood pudding. They're a must on my plate when I have a full English, which is not admittedly very often because they're not the healthiest. But you know, for a treat every now and again, they are delicious. But yeah, you need all the trimmings on there. Bit of fried bread never goes amiss. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna consume that many calories, do it in style. Just go all in, everything.
So you can make pancakes from scratch with that machine.
Oh, I
and then
love
over
that.
here, we have the continental buffet. We have fruit salad, we've got
The croissants.
yogurt, all sorts of nuts and berries, jams, and then of course the glorious golden chocolate pastries.
Pan au chocolat.
Oh, that's better. How's that breakfast prosecco?
Can put up with anything now.
Prosecco. Alright, so given that there is no food or drink at all on this flight to LA for 12.5 hours, I have to absolutely load myself up with food to reduce the amount that I'm going to eat on the plane. So I've gone for an absolute monstrosity of a greasy spoon classic. We've got the sausage and bacon sandwich here.
Nice.
2 extra sausages. We've got hash browns.
No beans.
And I'm probably going to go back for more.
Okay.
I am ready to fill myself up. And this looks absolutely incredible. I'm really, really excited to taste the sausages. I'm a bit of a sausage fanatic, especially for a Cumberland. Lovely black pepper crusted on the outside.
Got to be a Cumberland sausage.
Juicy, a little bit of spice in there, and proper full to the brim. Look how full the brim it is with sausage meat. That is a proper breakfast sausage. I approve of that massively. Doesn't get better than English breakfast food, washed down with great American bourbon.
Ooh.
It is feeling real, starting to feel real. Look at this, guys. Flying
with them.
to Los Angeles, California. I am so excited. I think we're last aboard the plane. We've been drinking too much whiskey.
Have we managed to be so late?
We are.
What the lounge does to you? Saps away.
Yeah.
They're not
Because
calling
normally we're
for
like
you.
sat here for ages and ages waiting for the plane to board, all the rest of it. I think we are basically the last aboard the flight somehow.
And as well, like when you're in the lounge, it's so relaxed in there.
It is.
You're literally not thinking about anything else. I've got a flight in a bit, and then you look and it says last call, and you're like, oh no.
Oh dear. Anyway, I think nobody on the plane will mind that we've held it up because I was enjoying the whiskey, in fairness, so be alright.
Just tell them that. Explain you were enjoying the whiskey.
She's on the other side. I'll leave you and love you. Goodbye. Well, solo travelling now, lads. All by myself. First impressions, guys. It's quite a new plane. The Dreamliner is quite pleasant. He's got the right idea. That's a good big bottle of water, isn't it? See, you've got the right idea. Because they don't give us anything, do they? No water, no food, nothing. Yeah.
Can you take
He's
it on
sorted
though?
right out with that flask, isn't he? Well, that might not be the best
Stay hydrated.
leg room for 12 and a half
So
hours, but gonna have to make do with it.
There's not a lot of leg room in there. I found this in the plane that we were on, but it wasn't, oh my gosh, it was less than half the time of this flight. I can't gauge how tall Jack is. So hopefully he hasn't got really long legs because there's not a lot of space.
Well, so far the flight is going really, really well. It's been super comfortable, really relaxing.
Okay.
We got to fly over Greenland, guys. That was absolutely beautiful. We saw glaciers and valleys and canyons and crevasses. Saw everything beautiful, blue waters of the glaciers. It was absolutely stunning.
Wow.
And stepping off into Los Angeles, United States for the very first time. I am so excited. That was really special. Flying in, we got to see the Hollywood sign. We got to see so much. I was really, really impressed by how much diversity there was in all of the landscapes. There was deserts and desert valleys, and then there was mountains and luscious greenery. There was even snow-capped mountains in July. I never expected that California would have snow-capped mountains in the middle of the summer. We also got to fly over Yosemite. What an incredible, beautiful flight that was, and I am so excited to be here. Just really sank in when we were flying over here, you know, where we are right now. We're in the United States of America. That is just so cool. The land where legends of sports, of music, movies, Hollywood, everything came from here, from these lands right here, and I am so excited to explore Los Angeles to start with, and then head off into the deep south and get into some really, really interesting and different parts of the US, way off of the tourist trail in the small towns. I am so happy to be here. Bit of an emotional one, always a dream for me to come here, and here we are.
Playing at LAX with the dream of my cardigan.
You didn't have a cardigan, that's why you're freezing cold all the flight. Absolutely freezing it was.
Quite chilly
Well,
on
there's
the
only
plane,
one
isn't
thing
it?
between us and giant 24-ounce coffees and huge burgers, beautiful briskets, and the amazing landscapes that America has to offer, and that is the US Customs and Border Protection, which is here. Of course, I'm not going to be allowed to film in here, but there has been some scary stories going about where they are super strict. They're going to ask us a million questions about our personal life, how much money we've got, what every single part of our plan here in America is. So I'm a little bit nervous, but we'll see if it really is as bad as what people make it out to be, and hopefully see you on the other side. As you know,
I've not heard this. It's okay. So even for tourists, I suppose, you know, that this is the way that a lot of people get into the US. So they've got to be kind of questioned about what their intentions are. Is it really that strict? Even if you declare that you're a tourist? Actually, that's a silly thing to say, because if you, I don't know what kind of intentions a handful, very, very small minority of people might have coming into the US. I don't know. But I suppose, you know, they would say they're just tourists. I guess. Okay. What was their experience like?
welcome to the United States. What a moment that is. We are going to meet one of our best friends in the whole wide world, a Los Angeles native, the most Californian man you'll ever meet, our friend Brett. Now, we've met Brett a little while ago. We lived in Japan together for a small period of time, and we just became such good friends, and whenever we had the opportunity to come to America, he said we have to come and visit him. So he's kindly putting us up in his house for the next few days in Los Angeles and inviting us to, at his house, a proper 4th of July barbecue, fireworks, drinking, everything. We're gonna have an amazing day. Let's just enjoy what we've got for the next 2 months here in America. Please like this video and subscribe, because we have so many videos coming from so many interesting places, meeting interesting people, eating interesting foods all over the south of the United States of America. It is nowhere near as hot as I thought it was going to be. It's only 24 degrees Celsius, which is lovely and cool. Yeah. We've got the beautiful Los Angeles summer sun, and it's only 24 degrees. This is absolutely amazing.
Oh, for any Brit, that's quite ideal weather, really. We're not going to bake in high temperatures too badly, but that seems quite nice. I thought Jack and Paige were going to say as soon as they left the airport here, they were going to get blasted with heat. So they're going to be staying for a 4th of July celebration. Amazing, in California. So it's July. Is it normally like 24 degrees around that time of year? I would have thought it would have been a little bit warmer.
This is Brett. He is the loveliest man in the entire world. He might be the kindest person ever.
I hope so.
And he is the most Californian man in the world.
So far.
Yeah? What's your 3 most favourite things about California?
The weather, the people, and the food.
Everything.
People is my favourite because Brett's Californian and he's my favourite person. Well, first impressions of here is it's a very strange feeling as an avid GTA 5 player, because I know all the streets coming out of the airport. It's like, yeah, I've driven on that massive ramp and I went over that building in a bloody Lamborghini. Very, very nice. I'm excited to try our first ever food here in America, and it's got to be the Californian, is it Los Angeles or Californian classic?
SoCal.
SoCal. It's only Southern California. What's the cutoff for SoCal?
LA, Northern LA County.
Oh, okay, so we're kind of right, perfect. Well, we're going to In-N-Out Burger. As Brett suggested, we have to have on our first day here. Look at this lad and his Mini. What are you listening to? What are you listening to?
Doing times.
Doing time. Thank you.
Trust a British person to spot a Mini and want to speak to the driver. We do have other cars besides Minis, but admittedly there are an awful lot of Minis in the UK. We love a Mini.
What was it? Doing time?
Sublime.
Sublime, I see. I thought he said Hawaiian, baby. I was like, what?
It's like sunglasses when he turned over.
In the fiery red Mini. I like LA already.
Go home and tell all of his friends that he would like partook in one of those like street interviews. And it's like, what music are you listening to?
I'm just like doing all the American things. Do you not just like ask strangers what they're listening to at all times? This is the most archetypal American fast food restaurant I've ever seen. Is
that an American thing to ask people what they're listening to? If someone asked me randomly what I was listening to, I'd be a bit taken back. I'd be like, I'm listening to this. Why do you ask? I like that.
It's amazing. Look at the size of this truck here.
Well, hey!
There are brands of trucks,
The
of
big will
cars,
go
which I've
home.
never heard of in my life.
Oh.
Oh, look at this. You know what this looks like? It looks like, you know the film The Founder, the McDonald's, like all the old school McDonald's. It's like immediately looks 10 times cleaner than any British fast food place.
Well, this is a special place. This is
it?
like high-end fast food. It's
Oh.
not really,
Very
but it's
special
like,
place.
you notice the theme is like, so In-N-Out claims to be the inventor of the drive-thru.
Right.
In the 50s, they claimed that they were the first like people to put
Perfect, as you're saying that.
Oh, that's
no
so
delay.
cool.
No, do it? Oh, that's
Oh.
cool. Is that still on the sign now?
Just wearing my t-shirt, my In-N-Out t-shirt.
Look at that. Burgers for 25 cents. Let's see how much they cost now. It's my
Lovely.
first day here. Double. No, it's my first day. Hablas español. Este es mi primer día en Estados Unidos.
¿Es tu primer día?
Sí. Esta es mi primera 5 minutos en Estados Unidos.
¿Estás llegando?
Sí, llegando hace 4 minutos. Ahora estoy aquí. Tengo hambre. Necesito comer esto, hamburguesa.
Son de las mejores, ¿eh?
Ah, sí, claro. Estoy emocionado para probarlo.
I did not expect that. I'm blown away. I don't know if you know our stereotype. Generally speaking, we have a bit of a reputation, us Brits, for not being able to speak many languages very well, especially when you go on holiday. Unfortunately, I do fall into that category. I just have not got a brain for languages. I have tried. I'm terrible at languages. And I am absolutely blown away at the standard of Jack's Spanish. My gosh, it sounds amazing. Jack, that is an amazing skill. Oh my gosh.
Mucho gusto. ¿Tu nombre es?
José.
José. Mucho gusto.
What a
Yo
nice
soy Jack.
guy.
Jack.
Jack, sí. What lovely people we've got in this nice town of yours.
Yes.
I did not expect him to be like fluent in
Very
Spanish.
simple menu. You got a cheeseburger, your hamburger, French fries, double is double meat, double cheese.
Okay. Hello, how are you? Could I please have a double as a meal, please?
Would you like onions?
Yes, please.
Is that a
And
question?
a number 2.
Number 2, would you like onions?
Would you like? Yes. And whatever my lovely friend here wants.
I'll do a number 2 with grilled onions, 3 hats.
Ah, thank you.
With onion, a two with goat onion, a double with onion, 3 fries and 2 drinks.
Amazing, thank you.
It's gonna be 31.33.
Perfect. That's not bad at all.
That's
that.
not bad.
You're right about the price.
The quality to like what you get is amazing.
Yeah? I'm surprised at that. Does this look good? It's good? Thank you. I'm being a nuisance in the first 5 minutes of arriving here. Pink lemonade.
There's lemonade.
That's not fizzy, right?
It's not fizzy.
It's got to be the signature, right? All the sugar.
So this is regular sugar. This one's like sugar free.
So this is a place where they still put sugar in their iced tea?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys haven't been to
Like
South yet.
so.
Oh no.
Sweet tea.
Oh, you get lemons to put in it as well.
There's ice here.
This is so good.
How is it?
That is amazing.
Oh, look at this. It looks great.
What are they?
Have to get the ice.
Chilies?
Not the iced tea, the lemonade.
There's so much extra stuff you get to put on your food here, guys. It's such a better experience here.
She was like, do you want onions? I was like, I've never been asked if I want onions.
I just went, yeah?
Guest number 2, please. Guest number 2.
Oh, they have a speaker system. In the UK, they just scream across the shop.
No, in most places in the UK, they would just dump it on the counter, shout the number. If no one came, it's like, okay. That sounds like a them problem.
And then everyone like waits, and when it goes 69, everyone goes.
What's going on?
It's
What?
like salty and spicy.
Guest number 10, please. Guest number 10.
Oh,
Juicy.
What?
You've eaten a pepper before.
I wasn't no, the skin's really hard. I've came and I've made a mess. Just like the original British did when they landed here.
Did you like it?
My mouth is feeling somewhat uncomfortable.
14, sir, right over here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, you have something going.
I see you knew the hack. You got your onions grilled.
Yes.
So they're like them small pieces there.
Yeah.
Whereas
Instead of the raw.
normal onions is just like that.
So there's a
Now you know the hack.
We'll look at this secret menu and we'll come back and you'll like get the inside.
Okay.
You gotta try the OG first. But...
Right. First of all, I'm a bit of a fries guy.
So people love or hate their fries. These feel good. These feel good.
The reason we came here is for the double
Yes.
In-N-Out burger. It is a rite of passage here in Los Angeles, in California, as we've learned. Look at that cheese in there. Look how much cheese is in there. Double cheese. That already is double the amount we'd ever get in any of our burgers at home. Right, I'm gonna go for a big cheesy bite here.
Oh, just before Jack tells us about that big cheesy bite, I love how it's decorated here. It's so homely, and I don't mean homely, in the negative sense. I mean it just looks like you're eating somewhere so familiar, like you're at your best friend's house. All the paneling here and the wallpaper, that's lovely. No restaurant over here would be decorated like that. It feels very cozy and like familiar, comfortable.
That is really good. The cheese has a bit of a cheddar to it, actually. It's like some cheeses are just like taste like absolute nothing, and the raw onions, not the grilled ones.
Guys, 31, please.
Yeah,
31.
They've got a proper crunch to them.
The big thing they do is they own their own ranches. So that's part of how they can control quality and price. So they like contract farmers and bakers, and it's the same everywhere. And that's part of why it's only in a couple states.
Yeah.
They are very big.
The bread's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, super soft, and it's like well formed as well.
Yeah.
I hate it when the bread just like falls apart and the burger's slipping out the side of it. Are you happy with your first Californian burger?
I love it.
First ever American burger?
Can I say that here?
What?
I said I'm loving it.
No,
We're not loving
my hat
it.
off to you, In-N-Out Burger. That was
Hey,
absolutely
loved it.
fantastic. All right, let's hit the road. Well, after a lovely drive down the Great American Highways, listening to some of the most dramatic adverts I've ever heard on radio, we've arrived at Target for our first ever experience of a proper classic American, I don't know what it is, a grocery store, department store? I've got no idea. But
So you guys tell
let's
me.
go in and
Not a
see
supermarket,
if it's
it's a
as
department.
colossal as expected.
It is. It's
Paige
gonna be.
is a grocery store lover. Is this a grocery store or a department store?
They actually have everything. So they have clothes, they have cosmetics, they have a grocery store.
Is that that's a
There's a
department
Starbucks
store, isn't it?
inside the shop. Okay. It kind of reminds me of a Tesco thus far. How's your experience?
I'm loving it.
Everything's massive. Have you ever seen this much selection for toilet roll? Look at this. There's 5 aisles.
This is just like
5?
dry your eye tissues.
Just normal
Dry
tissues.
your eye tissues.
In the UK, there would just be one.
One bag.
One.
One if you're lucky. There's that much choice. I was just going to say there's 3 aisles for toilet paper, for TP. No, there's 5.
Packet to choose from. Oh my
Don't
god!
separate, you'll get lost.
It's some pulp. Some pulp.
What's that?
I thought that was just a Tony Soprano line that he was being awkward, that he liked only some pulp. Like Carmela couldn't like.
Like there's only a little bit of it.
There is actually some. I want to buy this just because I have to. It's Sopranos law.
It's the best amount.
I said some pulp, Carm. Would you like?
I've not actually watched The Sopranos. I can hear the booze. Okay, so there is a type of orange juice, some OJ, called not smooth or pulp. It's some pulp, a little bit, so. Is that right? Is that what it is?
Like a litre of cottage
I like
cheese,
smooth.
sausage flavoured
Sausage,
Pringles.
and beer broth flavored sausage.
Guys have every flavour
that's
Pringles.
This is actually a great deal. 30 pack for $18.99.
Of any of these?
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
steal.
That's like £14 for 30 beers.
Yeah.
You know what, it's class, right? I'm not
That's
going to
very
bore you,
good.
right? But one thing that is really cool for me right now looking at this is because we're in wine country, because we're in California, we have all of these different Californian wines with the actual counties, the actual vineyards and places listed on them. So you've got Sonoma, Napa, obviously the most famous one in the world, Paso Robles, all this like In England, if we're getting California wine, it's just California.
California wine,
That's my
yeah.
favourite wine ever. It's the 2022 vintage as well. This one won so many awards, it's unbelievable.
Oh, the Selena Gomez Oreo.
Very much a wine enthusiast.
I didn't know that was a
I didn't know
thing.
this existed. It's amazing.
Can't go wrong with a bit of Selena Gomez signature Oreo. Hello, how are you? Can I please have a really, really big iced coffee? No, just black. Oh my god. Look at the size of this. That is absolutely absurd.
That
Genuinely.
That is a very, very big coffee. So over here in our Starbucks, we have the Tall Grand Venti. Is that bigger than what we would have as Venti? I'd say like a Venti is kind of like this. But that looks bigger than Jack's head.
I've never seen a coffee this big in my life.
Think of all the caffeine.
It's exactly what I need
It's gonna be
to
buzzing.
get us through the rest of the night. We're going to have a good old cookout and look at the amazing fireworks for the 4th of July party tonight.
4th of
I'm
July
so
party.
excited. That was our Target experience. I recommend it if you're coming to the States. Get yourself to Target. Hello. Do you
I
see the
love
size
that.
of my coffee?
Joshua.
It's ridiculously big. I think so. We gotta watch the fireworks, so I need to stay awake. See you later.
You know what's just dawned on me? Did they get a Starbucks that was inside Target? Oh, we've got a Starbucks near us that's within a cinema, so it's not that weird. But I just thought then, is there literally a Starbucks everywhere? We're not too far behind. You don't have to travel very far in the UK to come across a Starbucks. So, or is it literally? I've heard there's one on every corner. Is there really? I'd love that. I love coffee.
Too. Brett, you can't drive with that there.
Oh, I can't?
I do think though that there is a general consensus globally in the world that Americans aren't as friendly as they actually are.
What?
Yeah, and I'm seeing firsthand now from strangers, everyone wants a little chat, have a bit of joke. Even the staff at In-N-Out Burger, people just in a car parking lot. Everyone's like, oh, be careful in America, be careful. Just every day, people aren't getting about their day. Is this Los Angeles or California? This is Los Angeles, yeah. Driving down residential Los Angeles for the first time, just look at all the houses, the American flag flying high. I'm not sure, are they always like that or is it the 4th of July?
Oh.
Yeah, so you still get these periodic.
Just sorry guys, backtracking a little bit. Did Jack just say there's a bit of a reputation that precedes people from the US that you're not as friendly? Did I mishear? Well, I've had the wonderful opportunity of speaking to quite a fair few of you since starting doing these reactions on this channel, and I've not found that in the slightest. The exact opposite. And I love to talk, you know me, chat to anybody. So I think it's wonderful, you know, chatting away to just strangers on the street. Hi, how are you? I love it. The chattier the better.
Yeah, look at these.
Jack's
There's
having the same
definitely
experience,
more
I think.
novelty.
Nice
like
and
characters like that.
So cool. See all the different coloured painted houses. They've all got like decks and stuff. Look at that. They've all got front
cool.
balconies taking up like 50% of the houses. Whiskey Flats
I love
barbecue.
it.
That sounds good. Wow. So beautiful. Palm tree cladded streets. It's just like what you'd expect from thinking about, you know,
And the weather looks
beautiful
amazing.
sunny California, surfer towns, like colourful houses, beautiful weather,
And cars
huge
playing
coffees.
Eurythmics.
and nice people so far.
Thank you. God bless.
Aww.
Alright, we've arrived at our good friend Brett's house, who is really kindly putting us up for a few nights, 4 or 5 nights. We're going to be staying here in the beautiful south part of Los Angeles, and I cannot believe, you can see a little bit here, how much character this room has. His house is absolutely beautiful.
amazing.
I'm not going to film it all just for the sake of his privacy. I want to respect that, but
Very nautical.
let me show you this room where we're going to be sleeping in. Look at this, it has actual portals. Can you believe that? There's 2 portals here and all this beautiful oldie worldy maritime ornaments and things like that. And then we have this absolutely gorgeous sitting area. You can just sit here
It's very
and look
quirky.
outside.
I like
the beautiful
it.
palm trees and the California sun. There's a deck out there where we're going to be later on enjoying some bourbon and grilling up some hot dogs while we wait for the fireworks. But
There's a banner up in the window. I've only just noticed it. It says boats and hoes. Oh, it doesn't take an awful lot to make me laugh, but that's tickled me.
look at all this,
Boats
man.
and
This is
hoes.
amazing. Whiskey and rum, all sorts of stuff. Brandies we've
hello.
got beautifully laid out here. There's just so much character in this room, man. This is just one of the rooms in his house, and guys, this is just beautiful.
ho.
You know, these American homes. I didn't think, my first impressions were that American homes were just kind of like all white and not very sort of didn't have a lot of character. Because I've seen all these renovation shows where people want to knock down a wall and they just literally go, oh, boosh, and just like boot down the wall. But no. There are houses here in America which are proper brick built with all sorts of character, real strong wood. But look at this, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. And then our bed here, really cozy bed.
That is a
and of
wicked
course,
room.
this is just mind blowing. We're going to wake up or go to bed and we can look at the sea. Have a look at the view.
Oh,
Isn't that just incredible? We can see the full ocean. We can even see Catalina Island out there, guys. We can see the ferry running to Catalina Island right off in the great Pacific Ocean, the beaches of South LA. I am
Stunning.
just awestruck. There's all of the docks, all of the big ports and everything, of which I've driven around in GTA 5 before. But yes, guys, I'm just looking at the most archetypal American homes in front of us. I am genuinely really surprised by my first impressions of America. The day is not over yet. We have so much great stuff coming up, but I just want to take a moment now to mention that your everyday American people who are going about their daily lives, going shopping, you know, eating in fast food restaurants, whatever, are just the salt of the earth. Really, really friendly people, and that's here in California. I'm excited to see it all over America as we travel around the place over the next 2 months. But yeah, we are going to be home away from home in this gorgeous Californian residence where we're staying. Absolutely fantastic.
lovely.
Look at this place, man. Isn't it just stunning? We've got the moon coming up over the beautiful California sunset sky. We are heading down to the great ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the beach here in South LA. Absolutely stunning. What a time to be alive. What a moment. Welcome to Cabrillo Beach. Here, an amazing national holiday at golden hour. What a vibe. First impressions, look how clean it is. Everybody, you can't see any trash littered anywhere.
Do you know, it's funny that Jack says this because every time I'm seeing footage of more residential or local areas in maybe bigger American cities, but it doesn't seem to matter what state they're in, they all look absolutely spotless. Or maybe that's a bit of a reflection on some of our dirtier cities and towns over here in the UK, but I seem to notice it every time I see a different city, and all of the streets look really well maintained and clean. Do you know what I mean? And they just look tidy and pleasant.
Got bins, I've got electric bikes and scooters for everyone. Everybody's got like a nice little tent set up with a big old picnic.
Oh, the
Probably a
beach is
couple
busy
of
on the 4th of July.
fruit punches on the go. If you're American, that probably sounds silly, but we travel all over the world. We've traveled all through South Asia, India, Pakistan, all the rest of it. So it is nice to come to a beach where it is just completely pristine and well kept. It's enforced at the entrance. And then look here, we've got people having a barbecue
I like
over
that.
there,
A lot of
looking
pride.
out over the great ocean.
One of the great things in America is our public beaches.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not a private beach, right? You don't have to like rent a chair to like.
Yeah, true, true. Hello. How are you doing? Happy 5th of July. You guys celebrating tonight?
So cute.
Just hanging out?
We've been here since
6 in the morning? What were you doing at 6 in the morning? Just hanging out,
hanging
as
out.
you do, of course.
Enjoying the day.
Love
Soaking up
that.
the sun.
Before, I mean, Today was a really slow
Hello.
day, but we have been here. You
filled
can't
up.
even walk.
Yeah,
Really?
This year, because normally it would be on 4th of July.
Yeah, so
it's not
that's
on 4th of
why.
July this year. So
Ah, I
it's like
see.
So we always come early and
But
enjoy.
you had loads of room.
What I'm trying to figure out is me and my son kids. I'm gonna be since they were kids.
Yeah.
You know, my kids are all adults now.
Yeah.
So this is your first time coming back in a few years, or?
It's probably the first time in about 15 years.
Wow, fantastic.
Because we live by the Rose Bowl.
Right.
We're on the other side of town. Yeah.
Nice. And they don't have as much going on over there, or?
Well, they had everything. What they had
Yesterday. Ah, so you're going for round 2 now.
It's a beach
We
day.
didn't do anything yesterday.
Nice.
You
So
know?
do you like eat at the trucks here, or are you gonna have a barbecue,
Me
or?
and my daughter went ahead and had coffee here, but we brought our own food.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it? Are you gonna have like a little barbecue, or?
We've done it already.
Already done. Amazing. Nice. Fantastic. Oh well, what's your name? Sorry.
Maria.
Maria. Nice to meet you, Maria. I'm
Nice
Jack.
to meet you guys.
Have a lovely night. Okay.
So nice.
Can't go over how friendly everyone is here.
No one's asked me to say a bottle of water.
What?
Bottle
Harry
of water.
Potter? I'm jaywalking. Run. Juan Cabrillo, as we can see here in his Spanish robes, conquistador who, there we go, Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo.
Ooh, he rolls
was,
those R's well.
I guess, founder or influential founder of this area. I guess the whole general area, right? He didn't just found the beach.
He was like, this is good
The
enough.
bay.
This'll do me.
I think like more like the harbor. The bay.
Maybe he sailed in here, like
Yeah.
from the other
Yeah,
side.
exactly.
So you can just come here, you can put your coals on, looks like somebody's already had something done before, and you can just start grilling up some.
They've got built-in barbecues for people to just come and use. Is that right? That's bonkers. I mean, that's great. Oh my gosh.
Sausages. Hello, how we doing? Are we all good? Happy 5th of July.
You too.
Look at this, guys. Families
so
everywhere. All these street food carts, absolutely. Yeah, you want to be in the video?
Yes,
How we doing, guys? You good? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Like and subscribe.
Nathan, and you?
Aiden.
Aiden, I'm Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Thank you very much. You having a good day today?
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from England.
Oh, England.
Yeah. Are you having a barbecue? Are you having a bit of a fireworks party later?
Yeah, we're doing the fireworks.
Nice. Have you eaten yet? Have you had something to eat?
Yes.
What's best? What's good to eat around here?
Hot dog, burger, pizza.
All of these food trucks over here. What did you have today?
Just snacks.
Nice. Yeah, just loads of snacks eating out in the on the sand and all that, having a nice time. Do you like football? You playing football?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Favorite team.
Nice. Who's your favourite football team?
Probably
He doesn't need. And it's not soccer, right? It's football, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. He knows. Who's your favourite football team?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Nice. Do you like Jude
okay.
Bellingham?
Jude.
Vinicius?
Vinicius, yes.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he?
Mbappe, yeah.
Yeah, oh, they've got all the best now, don't they? Well, very nice to meet you. Have a
and
great
subscribe.
5th of July. Thank you, brother.
Have a good day.
Have a good time with your families, okay?
Guys, like I'm blown away. Even the young kids are so pleasant and nice. Like, I don't know how many times you've been in one of the local towns around here, or the city centres, and been some little bags causing trouble, being mischievous, or just downright rude. And the children here are so lovely. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure you all have your fair share of naughty children, but these two lads were so confident and just chatting away. So lovely.
Very polite young gentleman there. Again, the future generation of this area here has polite young gentlemen who are going to take the flag and continue this lovely San Pedro mentality of
Wonderful.
kindness to
Wonderful little boys.
outsiders, to strangers, enjoying the beautiful outdoors. Just looking at some of the street food here while a massive Chevy with like 4 exhausts grunts behind us. Have a look at this for proper pizza.
Oh, hello.
Wow, look at that. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? Can I have a look inside here? Wow, look at that. Proper wood fire pizza. Look at this absolute machine they've got here. It's got a full-on generator keeping the thing going. I don't think I can put in perspective how big this wood fire oven is. Absolutely colossal. These are doing serious pizza here. Look at this, guys. Mushroom, pepperoni, looks absolutely fantastic. As the price is $15
We have
for a
smell-o-vision.
margarita. It's all been made from scratch. The base is made from scratch. Wood fire pizza. And these have a big queue. You can see why.
I'd have to
So
buy a
much good
pizza.
food in America, isn't there, man? I'm so excited to eat all of it. Italian wood-fired pizza on the back of a flatbed truck. Doesn't get more Italian American than that.
It's a Japanese truck, but it's made.
We don't need to know that.
That looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that. So I've had double In-N-Out burger, and then proper pizza, and then later we're gonna have barbecued hot dogs.
Living the American dream.
Give us your review. That's good?
Yeah. Yeah, that's really tasty.
Mine has a lovely piece of basil on it. Look at that, the good American crust as well.
The tomato sauce is so fresh.
Yeah?
There was no way that pizza was going to be any less than amazing.
That tomato flavour is unbelievable.
When that mozzarella's so good.
Yeah, I got like the piece with the basil on top as well, and it's like adds that like freshness to it. That is
basil.
seriously good. That is really, really good. Thank you very much. Wow, that's the thing as well. In America, you always get the good base, but sometimes in Italy, it flops. Whereas in America, it's always perfect.
He's adapted it for American taste.
Yeah.
Some of the best
Okay.
pizza I've ever had. Seriously, that is seriously that good. That is absolutely fantastic. How about that? Right on the beachfront, can literally look out at the Pacific Ocean while our man here cooks the best pizza you can get. Yeah. What a treat.
Inside's almond wood, and so he uses
Almond wood?
Almond wood, and so it burns at a more consistent temperature.
Okay.
And so
And it adds into the aroma.
the aroma, but the heat is more consistent, and that's more important. Yeah.
That's it. Oh wow, I've never ever.
Yeah.
So the wood inside
didn't
here
know that. I've never heard that.
is made from almond trees because it burns at a more consistent temperature, so it just
Okay.
stays at a constant temperature. That's the secret to having a proper good wood-fired pizza.
Ooh, do you get any of, I know it might be a silly thing to say, if not, but do you get any of that kind of, that almond essence kind of flavour going through into the pizza maybe? Love almond.
Oven. So obviously this is a mobile pizzeria, so this could be in many locations around the San Pedro area. All sorts of craft brewery places also, so you can have a look at their Instagram. I'll put the link in the description and you can see where they're at when you want to go.
Oh.
Well, look at this. What a perfect way to end our first day in the United States. Absolutely amazing firework display over here. Huge fireworks.
Oh my god.
Look at the size of them, and this has been such a great first day. Absolutely amazing first impressions. Such friendly people, amazing beaches. We've had great food. We've had In-N-Out burger. We've done all the classics, all the California classics. And now we are having a beautiful ceremony marking the 4th of July here on the 5th of July. An amazing beach that we went down to and met them wonderful people. But guys,
With the beer?
it has been nothing like I expected it to be. Such lovely, warm, welcoming people. I am so happy to be here. Now, go and listen to some proper American music, drink some bourbon, and watch the fireworks.
You've got the right idea. I was gonna say, is he having a cheeky beer while watching these fireworks? No, he's gonna have a bourbon. Very, very nicely done, Jack and Paige. Oh my gosh. It looks like they've just had the most amazing introduction to their time in the US. The fireworks looked unbelievable. But guys, I'm blown away by how nice everybody is. Even the young lads that I said earlier, they're just so polite. They were very confident as well, talking away here. And oh my gosh, they were just lovely, weren't they? Everyone that they stop and speak to, no one has, everyone's got the time to give them. Everyone has, more than happy to spend an extra 2 to 5 minutes just having a chat. It's not a serious chat. It's just a friendly little, don't know you, you're a stranger. How's your day going? Da, 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 da. I think that's so lovely and such a good representation of, I don't know, like the manners of the people of your country as a whole. And it's just, it's wonderful. It's lovely. I love it. But yes, oh my gosh, they went to In-N-Out Burger. I had no idea they were going to go out. They were going to go there. I should have been wearing my In-N-Out Burger t-shirt. Fabulous. It looked amazing. That would definitely be one of the first places I would have to go to in LA. Amazing. The weather looked just fantastic. Lovely. There's just nothing to not like here. So, are your beaches a particularly busy place on the 4th of July? Obviously not all of your states and all of you have beaches. But is that a very, very popular place that a lot of people flock to on the 4th of July? Let me know. But it just looks absolutely fantastic. I think it was planned going there for the 4th of July. I would love to visit the States during Halloween as well. I know I've seen quite a few Halloween towns and how you do it. Christmas as well. So I wouldn't like to commit to a certain time of year. I'd want to come and visit 4th of July, fall, Halloween, Christmas. But guys, it looks so, so beautiful. So an amazing video. Thank you, John C, for requesting this one. I am going to have to backtrack a little bit and catch up on Jack and Paige's travels. I've skipped some episodes. I've given myself spoilers. Seen them in Alabama. But yes, I'll have to catch up and watch a few more. So thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for that. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this along with me. Take care of yourselves, my lovelies. Much love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.